All right, so we've made a hole.
That's a honking hole.
Sometimes you just need some ventilation.
I just need some ventilation. I'm thinking rather than pull all this insulation out and put it up in there, maybe we'll just throw it over in there. Because what's going to be awful trying to drag it through that little narrow crawl space.
But you got all your banjos and stuff here.
Yeah, so what? Anybody need any banjo parts, by the way? Just saying. Oh, look at the wind blowing that maple tree out there.
Yeah. We need to. I guess we need to get this set up for disposal.
See what I mean about ugly wire?
Yeah.
It's ugly.
Well, we can
change that after the fact.
This is wired to the light we're using above, but we can move this, right?
I wouldn't touch it, but we can. Yeah, we can.
Well, let me ask you something. This beam.
Yeah.
That's going. Out. That's going, right?
That's going.
Do you want to go ahead and cut?
No.
Hear me out.
Huh?
Hear me out. Do you want to go ahead and cut this here? Or maybe cut it here?
Well, my thinking is if we cut it up there, we got a pretty nice little piece of beamage there to use for something else, which we may need along the way. It's going to kind of save it.
Well, I know you want to save stuff, but here's my thinking. If this isn't in your way, you'd have a lot more room to work, and then you can move this wire and not have to work around this wire the whole time you're doing this. Or we end up undoing this wire and rehooking it up out of the way.
Well, let me ask you, do you feel like sawing that baby?
It doesn't matter. It's not that.
It doesn't matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It's just a thing.
Don't you think your feelings matter, man?
It's not feelings. It's doing a job. There's not. I don't know what you're talking about. Feelings? What?
You know, I studied.
I don't feel about it.
I studied psychology in college,
listen,
man. You got to use that stuff.
I didn't study psychology, but I know real life experience. What I'm telling you is, you don't have to feel what you're doing. You just have to do what you're doing.
Feelings.
You know.
Oh, feelings.
I've talked about this often.
My battery's running dead. I'd like to keep this conversation going for a nice long time, and I think rather than crawling out through my little cubby hole, I'm gonna come through the wall.
Here, let's do that. That way it looks funny.
Oh. Try to do it in such a way that I don't get electric. Cutting the house half in two.
We are digging into it.
Here we are.
Show you the progress we made. We've gone through here. I'll go on this side so you can see this side. Got a wall straight, or a hole straight through. We're going to tear out this stuff right here. We cleaned up the floor a bit because it was way too much. We were tripping over our own stuff. So now I'm putting on these handy dandy knee doohickeys to protect my old legs. And I'm going to crawl up here on these shingles and tear out these shingles. And then we can start dismantling the roof from atop coming down. So, looks like I got a bump on my nose. See that? Anyway, it's a little special commentary for y'all. You ain't got to pay extra for that. That's free. So, y'all have a good day. Go climb up here and get some stuff done. Thanks.